guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kajol and today I will be showing you this New Year's Eve super glam full coverage glowy look. Alright, so today we're going to start off with cream. I'm using Nivea cream and I just usually take a couple dots around my face and I rub them in. Yeah, we're gonna let that soak in and then we're gonna use primer. I like to mix two primers. The Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio. It's in the color Translucent 100. It's blurring and smoothing. And then the other primer that I like to use is by NYX. It's Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. So I take a line like that of each on my two fingers and I rub them. Focus it mainly on the pore area because that's what we want to blur and smooth. But everywhere else it's smooth as well. So okay, so today's look is super full coverage, so we are going to be using like a skin toned concealer, not like under the eye, like a foundation color tone. It's called NYX Scotch and Covered Concealer. It's waterproof. It's in the color GCC07 Tan. Yep. So I just take a little bit on my hand like that, whatever the smallest, and then I take a expert concealer brush by Real Techniques. Looks like this, and I just dip into that and I go to all the spots on my face. This look is for New Year's, so like you're gonna be taking a lot of pictures at whatever event you go to. So I like to cover all my spots. A little bit of this concealer goes very far. I have not even dipped into all of it. So. Just gonna take a tiny bit more. Yep, there you go. Just gonna put my hair up. Okay. So once you cover those spots, the redness, I want to use a super full coverage foundation. It's called Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place. Claims to last for 24 hours, so it's in the color 4 and 1 Shell Beige. If it would focus. So I should just actually running out. Let's get some more. Take like a dime size, a little bit less than a penny. And I'm gonna take a foundation brush from Sigma. It's the round Kabuki F82. Looks like that. I'm just gonna take my finger and put little dots around my face. This helps. I feel you put less because your brush can pick up as much as it can. Like you can place however much you want on your face. So, and I still have a lot left. That's in case I need it. So yeah, I put a couple dots around my face and I just take the brush and I start blending. One thing I've noticed in taking pictures with this foundation, or actually any foundation, is that you should focus it mainly in like this zone right here where all your features are. Because when you start to put a lot of foundation like on the edges of your face, it kind of looks really fake because it causes like this weird reflection. I highly recommend this foundation as well. It has lasted me like a good 10-12 hours at least. In Disney World in Florida. Do like a really hot day in it. And it worked. So make sure to blend down into your neck because you are going to be taking a lot of pictures for New Year's or whatever event you wear this to. So I am breaking out here and here. So I'm just going to put a little bit extra coverage on there. Yeah. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows and let the foundation settle in. This is the way that I like to do it. You can do your concealer and then do your eyebrows, but then you have to set your concealer so it would increase, so I prefer to do my eyebrows first. So I'm going to be using a spoolie right there. Then I'm going to be using like this eyebrow brush. It's like a slanted brush. Yeah. The product that I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Eye Studio. It's a gel eyeliner, but it like dries out once you have it for a while. And I really like using it as eyebrow filler. I've had good experiences with like Anastasia Dip Brow, but I don't know why I really always just like to come back to this one. It's very dry if you can like look at it, yeah. I need a mirror for this. So I do like to fill in the arch. Not too dark, otherwise it looks really fake in pictures. And then yeah. See, it's a little light up here. If you would like to, you can leave that lighter. But I feel like I like darker eyebrows, so I like to color mine in like that. So as you can see, we messed up a little here. I messed up a little here. So I will be cutting my brows with some concealer today. I don't usually like to do that. Then I'm just going to take the spoolie again, and I'm going to brush it out. So we're gonna cut the brow with some concealer. I'm gonna take a little bit of Shape Tape in the color medium. I'm just gonna put it right next to the foundation, literally the smallest amount. And then I like to take like another concealer angled brush type of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of concealer. Use my mirror again. And we're just gonna go underneath. I don't like to make like when I'm carving the brow, I don't like to make it too dark or too, how do I say it? Like, I don't like to make it too in your face that I did carve it, because then it looks super fake. And also looks really weird because it looks like you look like a plastic doll, so you don't want to do that. Okay, and then if you, I use a lighter concealer underneath my brow bone, obviously, on my brow bone, obviously, but like, if you would like to use, like, you can just use your foundation color again, and just carve the outside, because if you use a lighter color on the outside, then it looks super, like, carved out again, like plastic type, so, again, I don't usually like to, carve the brows, but I do it when there's, like, a big event, just because it looks so much better, it looks more neat, kind of, yeah, okay, so, we're gonna wait again on the concealer, because we are doing darker makeup today. It's like a black cranberry type of situation, so we're not gonna put concealer on until after, because if there is fallout, it's gonna be, like, a lot to wipe it away and redo it, so we're just gonna do the eyeshadow first. So as always, we're going to use eyelid primer from Morphe in the color Translucent. You can use a brush, but I like to use my finger and just... You shouldn't put a lot, like it shouldn't feel oily, but you should put enough so that your eyelid almost feels moisturized. And then with this primer, it gets like tacky, like you can see my eyelid kind of pulls up a little. Yeah, alright. So today I'm going to be using two palettes. One is, excuse the mess on the velvet, but one we're going to be using is Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills. The other we're going to be using is the Morphe 35R. This is my first video as well. It's called the Ready Set Gold palette. So the reason I like to use it is because it's super pigmented, you can see. And like the glitters are beautiful. And then this is the Renaissance. Upside down. That's the real way. Okay. So basically I wanted to do like a black lid and then blend it out into some cranberry. Let's see how this goes though. So I am going to take NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color 601 Black Bean. I use it a lot, if you can't tell. Yeah, we're just gonna put down a base kind of. And just so like that, like just on the lid. And we're gonna take this blending brush. It's from H&M. It's called a crease blending brush. I like to use it as an all over just because it is kind of fluffy and big. So we're gonna take the 35R, this color. It's like a black color. I will put in the name right here. And take that, we're gonna use it to blend out this color. I think the main key in using black is use less and add more, because you can never take it off. You can always add more. And I think blending is super key here. So obviously we want to like elongate it, kind of like Arabic eye. We're not going to be putting on eyeliner today because we have eyelashes, but just don't elongate in that way, kind of, because it is a black eye, not black eye, like a black eyed look. There will be like a elongated type situation. So the reason I use the primer is it just makes the eyeshadow more pigmented. It brings through on the pigment. Also, it doesn't let your eyes crease, and like if you're going to be partying for a long time on New Year's Eve, wherever, you don't want something that doesn't crease. So again, we're going to take that same color, blend it a little bit more on the bottom part of the lid. It looks brown on camera, but it is black. Okay, now that you got a good, solid black color, you're going to take another blending brush. I'm going to use the one that comes with the Anastasia palette. They already have some red on it because I do like to do the cranberry look a lot, but you could use any blending brush, just like a fluffy blending brush. And we're going to take the color Love Letter. It's more pink than Venetian Red. And you're just going to blend it on the outsides. It's going to take a minute, but I promise it'll look good. So because I do have a darker skin tone, I do like to use pinks and reds, but if you have a lighter skin tone and if you're using a red color and makes you look like you got beat up or something, or that you have a rash, you could use like a lighter brown, or in the Anastasia palette, there also is this color Buen Fresco. That is like a lighter pink. That also looks really good on lighter skin tones as well as dark skin tones, so you can use that color as well. If not, a light brown. If we're again going back to this palette, you can use like a warm taupe, or if you want like a tan look, you can use burnt orange or raw sienna. I'm just gonna go back to blending Love Letter into the crease. So I do like to put this at the edges because if you put too much black or too much dark brown, it starts to look a little scary. Blend it just underneath the brow bone. I don't like to go much higher than what it already is right now. I know some people do. You could also carve out your brows after you do your eyeshadow, but I find that to be a little messy, so I like to do it before. So So those are two colors I like to use. You can see the look is coming together. Yeah. Okay. I use all matte colors. You can leave it like this, or you could put a glitter of sorts. I personally like to put, it's a Dazzle shadow from MAC. It's called Slow Fast Slow. It looks like this. You can't really tell. Oh my god, you can. It's like a pink, gold, rose gold type of color. It's actually really pretty on, so I will be putting that, like in the middle, right here on the lid, but if I don't like it just there, we're gonna put it all over the lid. Just to kind of lighten the black. So I like to use an angled blending brush for this. I don't like to use a super dense brush just because I find this glitter to fall out a lot. So like packing it on makes those packed glitters fall into my eyes, or for underneath my eye. Just gonna that, and then we're gonna. Ooh, wow, I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm gonna take a little bit more. I love this glitter. Just if you use this glitter just on like a light nude brown eye, it looks so good too as a base or as a lid color. Ooh, that was good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the brush that we use to blend the black, and I'm just gonna kind of blend around the edges to soften the edges of the glitter. I did not use glitter glue for this, or like glitter pigment primer or anything, just because this is like a shadow glitter. So, but if you were to use like a loose pigment glitter, you could use glitter glue and base it and center it just in the center of your lid. Now take the same brush that we used to blend out the pink love letter color. Just gonna blend the crease a little here, just to soften out the glitter and spread it more almost. Yep. Again, we're not gonna be using eyeliner, just for the fact that it is already so dark. You don't want to make it any darker. You don't want to like look like your eyes are open in pictures. You can see that if you look just now, my eyes already kind of look like this one is smaller than this one, just because it is a dark color. Darker colors tend to make your eyes look smaller. So we're gonna use lashes. I will put the name of the lashes here. I don't have a pack anymore. These are my favorite lashes. They're from Kiss. Okay, so the lash glue I like to use is from Kiss. It's called Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe. Okay. We're gonna use a tweezer. And there is adhesive on there. Just blow it out a little, make it tacky. You never want to put lashes on when the glue is so wet, because it kind of just like moves around a lot and you want it to stay in place, especially if you're going for like an event where you need to have your makeup on. Okay, some technical difficulties, but we're back. As you can see, I've got the lashes on. The look looks great. Okay, so I did not put on mascara before just because I don't like to. Before I put on my lashes, you can put on mascara, you should. My eyelashes just get kind of clumpy and I don't like the way it feels. So I will now put on mascara. The mascara that I like to use right now, like a lot, is from It Cosmetics. It's called Superhero. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. Kind of blend your lashes and the fake lashes together. If you would not prefer to use lashes, you don't have to. You can just do mascara. I would suggest putting on an eyeliner then, because it kind of makes your lash line look a little bit darker, which gives it a different effect because there is no glitter in the center of the lid. Okay, so now we will put on concealer. Concealer I like to use is once again the same one that we carved the brow out with. It's Shape Tape from Tarte, and I like to put 2 or 3 lines. It's in the color medium. I like to go one shade or like half a shade lighter than my foundation, just because it does give like a brightening effect. Okay, and to set the concealer, okay, so I like to use the same sponge. It's from Morphe. It's the highlight and contour, I think, but I will put the name right here. And I'm using CoverGirl Professional Loose Powder in the color 115. It's called Translucent Medium. I really like this setting powder. It's like one of the first ones I ever used when I started doing makeup. So other than baking underneath my eye when I'm going to a big party, I also like to use a setting powder and bake like on the side of my nose, because I do get my foundation creased over there. And then I also get laugh lines sometimes, because I like to laugh. Right there. And a little bit above the chin. Yeah. So we are going to complete this side of the face. I am going to go do this eye and the eyebrow, and then right back. So we are having some lighting issues. The sun is super bright today, and here we are. So I finished this eye, and I did put concealer, and I set the eye. What I want to do now is take a big fluffy brush and just wipe away the setting powder. The reason we do this so soon is because you don't want to get flashback in pictures again. This is for an event, so having flashback is just gonna be like, it's gonna look odd in all the pictures. Okay. So now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take those same eyeshadows that we used on the actual eye. We're gonna take like a flattened blending brush. We're gonna take that black color. So I'm not gonna put on black eyeliner just because it will make the eyes look smaller. Instead, I'm just gonna take the black eyeshadow and blend it underneath the eye on the waterline. So I lightly blended the black. Don't know what that was. And now we're gonna take the pink. And we can take a different blending brush. We're using a MAC 234. Looks like this. So we're gonna take the blend brush, color Love Letter again, and just blend out the black. And the same for this eye. And Love Letter. You do want to like smoke it out. If it's kind of messy, it's okay. It is New Year's. You're probably gonna get champagne on you. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. So next we're gonna complete the face. So I don't usually like to contour, but for parties I do. The contour palette that I like to use is the Kat Von D Shade and Light. I like to use, these are the colors. I like to use the color Shadow Play, so this middle one, just because this is a bit dark. So I'm gonna take a clean, angled, fluffy brush. Very lightly, and you want to do it on this line, from the top line right here of your ear to the corner of your mouth. Very lightly, we're just gonna blend this out now. So same thing on this side. Lightly blend. And it depends if you like to do this or not. I usually don't, but I will. To contour the bottom jawline. The reason I don't like to do this is because there's a lot of blending involved. Once you do this, now you gotta do this part here and blend it all. Same color, we're just using Shadow Play, that middle color. And just lightly blend everything. So I have not a small forehead, but like a medium-sized forehead, so I don't like to contour up here just because I look really muddy with this. Instead, I just like to bronze on my forehead. So we're gonna take this brush from e.l.f. It's a blurring blush brush, but I like to use it for contour just because it's like really big and fluffy. Okay. We're gonna take the NYX No Filter Deep Golden finishing powder. It's in the color Deep Golden number 13. And sort it out. It's like really, really tan, and look, my brush is orange. My brush is orange. Okay, we're gonna wipe a little bit of this off just so we don't go orange. Yep. Okay. So again, we're gonna lightly dip, not swirl. We're gonna very lightly bronze up the forehead. You can see the difference. This looks very like, and this looks very, So yeah, just bronze it up lightly. Again, I like to do like a rough, like a intense bronze, but like look, this is just with contour. It looks a little muddy. This is just with bronzer. It looks very natural, kind of like a natural tan. It looks like you're not wearing that much makeup on my forehead up. It doesn't look like I'm wearing that much makeup. That's why I like to bronze. So I use bronzer in the part where I contour and a little bit above, so it kind of blends in with the blush. That looks very flawless. That's my hair. And then I like to bronze underneath a little. This I like to bring up onto the face a little, just so it looks again more natural, more tan instead of bronzed and contoured. Okay. So next we will be using a blush. The blush that I really, really like right now is from MAC. It is called Faux Shore. It's an extra dimension blush. It's not matte. It has like shimmers. I use it so much with the edges. It has like shimmer in it. You can kind of see it. So again, take a super fluffy brush, swirl, tap. I like a lot of blush. Oh my god, I'm distracted. I like a lot of blush. Just makes me look very, I don't know, feminine. I look feminine, but this makes it more. And then look at the difference already. You can see. And you can blend this like right into your bronzer and your contour. I like a little my nose. So we're gonna go back to the contouring bronzering part. I don't like to contour my nose with the contour powder just because it looks muddy, but I do like to contour kind of with the bronzer I use. I'll just show you. It just like, it looks more natural when you do it with a bronzer. That's what I think, at least. So we're gonna take it lightly. Don't swirl. Tap. You don't want to be orange, so that when the blush was white and now it's lightly orange. And you just take it. So from wherever you put your crease color, you're just gonna drag it. Not drag it. Like don't touch it down, but like just follow the line from there all the way here. So at the top of your nostril. Just like very lightly. It makes a very big impact, but like you use very little product. So like you can kind of see. And then I like to drag it down just a little so it doesn't look like I got hit right here. And you just blend it. And then at the bottom of your nose. No one really looks at the bottom of your nose, so you can kind of like go ham. Put a lot, but I don't like to. Just makes, if you just put a little, it makes a huge difference. Yeah. Okay. So next we will be doing highlighter. I know a lot of people don't like highlighter, but I know a lot of younger people like highlighter. So even if you don't like it, I would suggest putting a little, because sometimes when you take pictures, it can make all the difference when you're smiling and like it's a big event, it's Christmas, it's New Year's, you're just like, you look glowy. So the highlight that I like to use right now is Anastasia Beverly Hills X Resi. It's the name? Well, I don't know what the name is, but it's like a perfect glow highlight, and it's from the collection that, it's from the, collab that Resi did with Anastasia. It looks like this, it's beautiful. They might not be selling this highlight anymore, and I would suggest a different highlighter that I would suggest would be the Maybelline Master Chrome. This is in the color Molten Gold. There are other lighter colors. I'm just tan, so I like to use this color. It looks more natural. So what I like to do when I do my highlight is I take some setting mist using Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and I take it on these two like parts of the face, and I take a big fluffy blending brush and I just swirl it in there, and then I like to put it on like that. The reason I like to put on the setting mist, it kind of like brings out the glowy tones of the highlighter. It doesn't just look like a satin finish. It looks like a glitter finish kind of. And then on the tip of the nose. Okay. And then I like to put some at the top of my chin, right here. And then at the top of my lip, at my cupid's bow. Okay. The other place that I like to put it, oh look at that glow here. Who is she? Okay, so the other place I like to put it is in the corner of my eye, right here. And then right here. And underneath the brow. And then we're gonna put on a little bit of Vaseline to moisturize the lips. Vaseline, get some. And now we're just gonna put some setting spray. So I don't like to put setting spray when I've already done my eyes. So you can just kind of like cover your eyes, shake the bottle, and like mist your eyes. Mist. And then we're gonna cover the eyes. Just so there's no creasage or liquid. You've got black eyes, you don't want anything dripping. Oh, I forgot to add under eye mascara. So it's from Estee Lauder. It's called Double Wear Zero Smudge Lengthening Mascara. I like the brush on this for I like the brush on this for the bottom eyelashes. It's just like thin and nice. Whoa. So I'm gonna use the Morphe Jealousy color liquid lip. That's what it looks like. This is the nude for my skin tone. You can use whatever nude it is for your skin tone. I actually will add gloss on top of this. Currently, one of my favorite glitter glosses right now is I think it's from Wet n Wild. Yes, it is from Wet n Wild. It's called Libra 677. I think it's from like a horoscope collection. I could be wrong, but it's like this really nice glittery pink gold color, and I like layering it on top of liquid lip. Oh my god, it looks so good. Thank you guys so much for watching this New Year's Eve super full coverage look. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you stay tuned for more videos. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Mostly share.